Hi everyone, it's Kristi from Encircled, and today I'm sharing with you how to define your style, so part 1 of the Capsule Wardrobe series. If you missed it, go back to the previous video to figure out what a capsule wardrobe is and how it can add value to your life. Today I'm going to be referencing our Minimalist Wardrobe Workbook. It's an 18-page workbook that you can get for free on our website. The link will be in the description, and it's truly key to helping you build that minimalist closet of your dreams. So the first part of defining your ideal style is to set some guidelines for your wardrobe. It's really important to know what's important to you, what you value in terms of your clothing. So we've created a selection of minimalist wardrobe guideposts that you can reference in our workbook to help you define what's actually mattering to you in your wardrobe. So for example, our top 3 are quality over quantity, own your style, and your closet reflects your life. These are 3 key pillars on which every wardrobe can be built. In terms of quality over quantity, we want to think about investing in well-made basics. So that idea that what you wear the most, you should spend the most on, because you want pieces that are well-made that will wash and wear really, really well. Look for quality fabrics. Quality fabrics are really important to the longevity of the garment, as well as to the hand feel against your skin. You don't want clothing that's not comfortable. That's super important for a capsule wardrobe, to have clothing that feels amazing to wear every single day. You want to always ask yourself when you're purchasing clothing, where am I actually going to wear this? And how many times and occasions do I have to wear this? This is a great way to look at things when you're considering about investing in a piece and you're not really sure if you should do it. So for example, if you're thinking about buying a new pair of denim jeans, maybe made in USA from really nice fabric, but they're $300. Now you got to think about your cost per wear. So how many times are you going to actually wear this garment? And then your cost per wear, if you're going to wear these pair of jeans maybe once a week for the next 5 years, then the cost per wear is pretty low actually. Whereas investing in a party dress that you're going to wear one time maybe doesn't make as much sense. You want to start to educate yourself on construction of garments. And I know this can sound a little bit overwhelming, but it's important to look at the seams and flip a garment inside out and see the construction, how it's made, what kind of stitching, does it look secure, does it look straight? These little details will play into the quality of a garment, it'll impact its fit, and overall how it will wash and wear over time. You also want to really focus on choosing fit over size. And I know this can be a bit of a sticking point for some women, is that we always want to think we're a size 6 or a size 8 or a size 10, and if a brand has size 12 that we fit into, we don't want to wear it because it feels weird, right? But you want to focus on fit and buying clothing that actually fits where you are today in your life and what size you are today and what feels best on you. Try and ignore the labels from a sizing perspective and follow the size charts on brands' websites, or try stuff on in stores, and try to stay away from sticking to what size you think you should be and wearing the actual size that you are. The second guidepost is to own your style. So like I said about sizing, you want to buy for today, not for tomorrow. So you want to buy for the size you are today, as well as your lifestyle that you have today. So if you're dreaming of being an entrepreneur who sits on the beach and works from a laptop on the beach, but you're not doing that today, you probably shouldn't be buying bikinis to wear on the beach, because reality is where you are today is where you are, and your wardrobe should reflect your lifestyle today. Keep a consistent palette of neutrals in your closet, and this will really help you build a capsule wardrobe, because a capsule wardrobe's essence is the ability for the pieces to go together and intermix. And if you have too many colors going on, it's going to be really hard to pair patterns and colors and fabrics together. You want to know your style and buy within it. This is a really tough one that we're going to try and help you with right now, because it can be a challenge for a lot of women. What style resonates with you? What do you feel like looks good on you? And if you're not a fashionista, and I'm definitely not, a really great resource is looking at Pinterest and stuff like that and starting to build boards of items that really feel like you, and starting to hone in on what you really love in your closet. 1 or 2 signature pieces are enough. So this is an interesting guidepost. A lot of people like to buy a lot of like special occasion wear, but the reality is we're not actually wearing it that often. So you want to focus on having those 1 to 2 signature pieces. So that beautiful scarf or that beautiful dress or something that feels like incredibly over the top, but you don't want to have a whole wardrobe of that, because the reality is it won't all go together. And the last one is you want to buy timeless, not trendy. So this is really critical, and it's a lot of what we focus on at Encircled, is the idea of pieces that can go from season to season to season. If you have too much trendy clothing, then you're always going to be feeling that pressure to flip your closet for what's in. And the reality is that fashion trends come and go, and then they come again. So there's lots of opportunity to always be in style, because usually what's old is new again at some point. Our third minimalist wardrobe guidepost is that your closet reflects your life. So a clean and organized closet can create a lot of ease in your life, which is really important. Like we talked about in the first video, having a closet that's overstuffed and overfull and feeling like you have nothing to wear can be really stressful and overwhelming in the morning. So having that clean closet is a principle to having a wardrobe that you really, really love. You want to respect your clothing by displaying them properly. So this means buying some really nice hangers. Hangers that will hold your clothing up and make sure they don't fall on the floor. You want to make sure everything's the right side out. And just like a retail store, you want to merchandise it. So figure out a system that works for you for how you display your clothing and make sure everything faces the right way and really treat your clothing with respect. That's super, super important. You are truly the guardian of your closet. So every time you buy a new piece, you should always be thinking about what can leave, because you can't keep buying new stuff and having more and more clothes coming in with nothing going out. We have lots of resources on our website which you can get for finding a new life for your clothing beyond just donating it. So there's lots of creative ideas for how you can dispose of clothing other than throwing it in the landfill, which we absolutely do not want you guys to do. But the rule should be, you should be the curator of your closet. So one in, one out. Treat your clothing with care. I know it's a lot easier to throw clothing in a washing machine and then throw it in the dryer. But the reality is that the dryer in particular is very harsh on clothing. It can melt the fibers and it can increase pilling, it can cause fading of dyes, and it will inherently make your clothing last not as long. So it's super important to treat your clothing with care. Read all of the care labels, make sure you understand them, and try and follow them. They're there for a reason. And last but not least, always consider who made your clothes. The energy of wearing clothing that's made by people who weren't treated properly is really negative. We want to focus on having clothing that feels really good because you know where it's been made, you know how the people were treated, and you know that they were treated with respect. That can make a big difference in your wardrobe. So those are our minimalist wardrobe guideposts, and that's a key foundation to truly defining your style. So let's move on to the next step. So the next part of the workbook is all about your style. We touched on this a little bit, but it's really important to know what you feel really good wearing. So in this section, we're gonna have you take your activity, each of those 3 activities you picked out, and write down your go-to outfit. So what is the outfit that you can wear to work that you feel amazing in? You're gonna write down all those pieces of that outfit. And if you're getting stuck on what that is, definitely go over to Pinterest and make an inspo board and start thinking about what kind of outfits you really love wearing. If you don't have anything you love right now, that's a great place to start. But generally we have some uniforms which we go to on a day-to-day basis, because like I said, we only wear about 20% of our closet. So there's something you're wearing over and over again. And so dialing into what that is and why you love it so much is really important to defining your style. In this last section of defining your style, we're gonna talk about colors that you love in your wardrobe. So as I discussed in the capsule wardrobe video, it's really important in capsule wardrobes to have colors that go together. We really recommend sticking with neutrals. So neutrals don't have to be just black and white. There are many colors in between that are very muted, that are neutral, that can mix and match very easily. So you want to focus on having mainly neutrals with maybe 1 to 2 accent colors, which really look amazing on you. If you're not sure what colors work well on you, there's lots of resources online that can help you figure out what colors go well with your style as well as your color palette in your wardrobe. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel for more updates because we have a next video coming and it's all about auditing your closet. So how you can clean and streamline and organize your closet so that you can have room for only those pieces you love and actually wear, and maybe say goodbye to a few pieces that you're no longer serving you in your wardrobe. And don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Tell us in 3 words your ideal style. We'd love to hear what you're rocking out there. Talk to you guys soon.